See, I've already got 3 fans on OnlyFans.
Oh, perfect.
And I haven't had to take a stitch of clothing off yet.
Yet.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wickedly Wine Whenever Wednesday.
Wine Wednesday, Shayla Black. It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
September 14th, year of our Lord, 2022. I can't
Last I heard, yes. Hi, Tracy.
Is it fall yet?
No, officially it's not fall for another week.
So I still get some pool time, right?
You do. If you want to freeze your belt, you're off. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Tabitha.
My sweet little
There's
Heine.
Kathy. I've been missing you lately, girl. How you
Hey,
been?
Kath.
Hey, Nikki Ann.
We
Hi,
were talking
Louise.
about you last night.
And there's a Facebook user. Hey. Hi, Dana. Hi, Susan and Eve. Hey. Ruth, how are you guys doing? Hi, Stacia. Good to see you. Am I going to see you next week, Stacia? I think I am. Hi, Kelly. I missed you too. You missed our wedding anniversary, Kelly. That's what you missed last week. We went down memory lane and shared pictures.
Kelly, you didn't miss much. To be honest with you, you didn't miss much.
31 years of wedded bliss.
Whatever you do, don't go back and watch that because that was not good.
And I got another Facebook user. Hey, hi, Ames. How you doing, hun? Yeah, still some pool time, Ruth. Let's see. Might not be fall, but it feels like it today. I wish that it did here, but alas, no. Hi, Wendy and Robin. Hey, Fong.
I'm a little shiny tonight.
Oh no. That's usually my thing.
Yeah,
hi, Laura.
Just got out of the shower.
And Rhonda. Rhonda just had a big wedding anniversary too.
That's right.
Yep.
Happy.
And I think her hubby just retired. So
yay.
Congrats to y'all. That sounds fantastic.
Hey, Lisa, Janine.
Let's see.
Cuddy Doyle.
How are you doing, Sharon and Julie? You guys are awesome to come join us every week. Hi, Lisa. We appreciate that.
We appreciate you guys coming to join us because sometimes we look at each other like, one day they're going to figure out that we're really not that entertaining. And they're going to be like, you know what? There's something else on the YouTubes that I can watch.
They'll be like, yeah, we'll pass on that business.
Tow Trucker. I like Tow Trucker.
Tow Trucker.
I love Tow Trucker.
Oh, my gosh. That's so funny.
That's good entertainment.
Let's see. Hi, Allison.
Nicole's mom and dad celebrated 42 years of
wow,
wedded bliss
that's
yesterday.
fantastic. That is fantastic. I appreciate hearing about success stories.
Well, introduce yourself, Shayla Black.
He just did it for me. So this is Grouchy Black.
I'm not grouchy. I'm a little under the weather.
Grouchy.
I'm a little under the weather.
Grouchy.
I'm allowed to be a little under the weather.
No,
sometimes.
It's grouchy. Let's call it what it is.
When I don't feel good, I'm not the happiest in the world, Shayla Black. But you guys make me happy. So
see, Sharon says we're entertaining for some reason. I can't figure it out.
I have been
because he's grouchy.
I have been down all day. And then when the lights come on and
he gets all happy.
And it says you're live and the teleprompter starts rolling.
Teleprompter.
Then I know that I'm in my happy place.
Oh, that's fantastic, Susan. Yay. I'm glad that she enjoyed the things and is a new fan.
Awesome.
Tell her to come join us. That would be fantastic.
That's nice of you, Susan.
That's awesome. Speaking of boxes, we have some box news.
Yes, all mystery boxes. Attention, mystery box purchasers, subscribers, and guinea pigs. No, I'm kidding.
Kind of, yeah, but
all mystery boxes, compliments of Shay, Mr. Black.
Yes.
Were dropped off and mailed between yesterday and today. So all are in the mail. You'll be getting emails from me shortly showing completed. But I would expect you guys, most of you are going to have them within hopefully
maybe by the weekend.
Maybe by the weekend. Those of you in the outside the US,
gonna take a little longer. Sorry.
I'm gonna say a prayer, it gets there faster, but you know how it goes.
Yeah. Nikki Ann says she's more invested in us.
Nikki, we love you.
We love you, honey.
We love your family too.
They are so sweet. Let's see. And Janine said she had a birthday last Saturday. So happy belated birthday. That's awesome.
But thanks to every one of you that ordered the mystery box. Yes, it took me a few trips to the post office. Yes, I got some bad looks from the post office people that,
as always,
didn't appreciate me coming in. But
at
with
like
all those boxes,
4:30 with a dolly full of boxes.
But I made their job easy. Everything was stickered.
Yeah,
all I had to go.
Instead of going. You don't want me to put postage on all those, do you?
Oh my God, this guy's eyes went wide.
He did.
And I said, don't worry, they're already
stamped. It's fine. It's fine. Good. Oh no, Eve was talking to her dad, and they were. Oh, he looked me up, and now okay. Well, hopefully your dad won't be too surprised.
Yeah, Shayla Black. That might end up being a 4-letter word. I don't know.
I don't know either. But we will see.
Hey, Kelly, Groucho Marx, he was amazing. The great Groucho Marx. I like being in that company.
And Kathy is saying 78 degrees next Friday. Okay, we don't get that here. We're still in the 95 range.
Which may get us one more weekend outside.
It might, which would be nice, but
because we're leaving next week.
Yep. We will be going to Readers on the River. So
guys, if you see me drinking a lot tonight, I had to forego the red Solo cup tonight. I needed mass quantities of water, and my throat is just really dry. So sorry about that.
It is a man thing. They're always grouchy when they're sick. They're either babies or they're grouchy, and he can be both. Just saying.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know about
the rest of the time. I have to be honest. He is always the man in every way. He takes care of everything. He does all the things. He always knows what's going on. He's got his pulse on the situation. Like, he is always on
always have my pulse on the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I do.
Unless he's unwell. And that's one of the ways I know he's unwell. When I'm like, what's going on with this? And he's like, oh no. I was like, okay, that's a bad sign.
Hey, I don't go down. But when I go down, I'm down for the count.
I want you to think about what you just said.
I think we talked about that last week.
He just has a
That's probably what got me sick.
Whole different meaning the way you said that.
I'm not going blue in this broadcast. I promise I'm not swearing in this broadcast. I'm not going blue. We're turning a new leaf, Shayla Black.
Nobody wants
we
that.
We are family friendly.
No, nobody wants that. They want hot guys and blowjobs and
Menage books too.
Yes, and Menage books. That's
you got a cover reveal. Hopefully you brought the cover.
No.
Of course not. Of course not. We're so fucking
organized.
Blessed, prepared.
Oops. Right. See, I don't organize.
There goes the PGs. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Virginia. I didn't see you sneak in there. How are you? And Avita, how are you, my dear? What'd you saying, Kathy? Oh, that's sweet. I hope your granddaughter's doing well too.
Yeah.
So we are just, there's Viti and Jean.
Hello.
How is everybody? I'm just happy to see you guys.
You're trying to get caught up here.
I know. I didn't realize it had fallen behind. So my bad. Hi, Jules. Family friendly. Don't do it.
We're going to start off with a family friendly song.
No, let's not.
The new Shayla Black jingle.
Let's not. Hi, Denise.
You are special.
Oh gosh. Nobody wants that business.
No?
Yeah. Let's see.
Virginia, we're going to talk Menage. Whatever
we are.
I thought it was pronounced Menage.
No, you knew better.
Shayla's going to explain what that means to me because she said it has to do with something about I don't know. There's too many terms.
So if you got your newsletter today, then
there was a VIP newsletter that came out today.
That's right.
If you did not, let's do the disclaimers.
Okay.
If you did not get your VIP newsletter today and you are a subscriber, email me and I'll get it over to you.
That's right.
Or no, email me, PM me. That's the fastest thing. And I'll send it to you after the broadcast. But there was a very important VIP newsletter scoop
today.
There was tea spilled.
There was tea, and I actually said I was going to spill some tea.
I read that.
And I did.
I proofread it.
And I did.
And I changed one word because it was wrong.
Yep. So I am excited. I'm still working on More Than Desire You, and I'm going to talk about that because
Xavian.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Is there a reason his name starts with an X, Shayla Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's his name.
Well, we were talking Menage. Now you're talking.
No, but okay. So what I was going to say is after we'll come back to Xavian. Because
someone has to keep her on task.
I'm just saying, you guys. So then after that, I will be writing Tempted by the Executives. And like I said in the newsletter, if you got it, I've been wanting to write this book for a long time. And I'm just so happy that I finally got it into my schedule. And it's going to be delicious fun.
So just to set it up.
Yes.
Tempted by the Executives.
Yes.
Is in the Forbidden Confession series.
Correct, which is your sexy bedtime
stories. They're I wouldn't say they're a quick read, but they're a thorough
read.
Like
I'm saying, they were designed, I wrote them so that you could start them in the evening and finish them before you turn out the light and get a whole complete story.
Yes.
That is my goal, because that is something I want. Like, I started a book the other night and I'm enjoying it, but I can only read like for a little bit and then I get tired, and I'm like, and I still have I've been reading on this book for a week, and it's a giant book, and I think I'm 8% of the way through the book, and I'm like, at this pace it's going to be forever before I actually get through it.
So the newsletter had the cover reveal for that book,
correct,
as well as the description, which we've been lacking
the blurb
in providing,
which I had not written, but now you have a blurb, and it's been in my head. I just couldn't get it like on paper. So now it is down and out, and so everybody is seeing the things, and I'm super excited.
Looks sassy, and I kind of like that.
Well, she's supposed to be sassy.
She looks a little sassy.
She is meant to be sassy. Good. She is like, I'm tired of you men's messing up my life. I don't need none of you men's.
I'm more of a brunette guy, but I'll say,
except you're attractive.
She's blonde. She's pretty cute.
Okay,
she's pretty cute.
All right.
So
well, aren't you sweet?
It was good. It was a good choice on that.
Hang on, Susan had something to say. I was told to buy a specific ivory dress for. Okay, your kids planned something for the 40th wedding anniversary, which is awesome. Unfortunately, no place to find out what's going on. I told you to read one of my books to get some ideas. That's awesome. Well, happy anniversary.
I think the 40-year anniversary is always the trapeze. So I think that's always Susan, that's always a good option. Just make sure you have a net.
Ceiling bolts.
In the stud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stick it in the stud.
Yeah, Janine, my daughter has really, really been paying close attention to that. I have had my head down with a lot of things going on right now.
Such
an amazing life.
I was actually sad when she passed, because she was just an institution. Just a classy institution.
Well, and it's funny because I realized when they were talking that most people in our lifetime have never known anything other than Queen Elizabeth. Mm-mm. And I thought for a minute, and I was like, yeah, really, we haven't. No. Crazy. Thank you, Eve. Yeah,
it's going to take a while for King Charles to roll up. There were not a lot of successful King Charleses back in the day. I'm just going to say, but it doesn't roll off the tongue. But I'm telling you right now, in a generation, mm-hmm. You're going to see the monarchy completely changed.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's what I think you're going to see.
We'll see. Now you interrupted Eve.
Eve.
Telling Rachel how beautiful the cover for Executives is.
Rachel does good work.
Rachel does. I have to be honest, you guys. This is a cover we struggled with for a long time. I knew what I wanted. I just couldn't figure out how to make it work. And we kind of ended up having to piece part thing. But I ended up being so happy with the way it turned out. It's one of those things. Sometimes I get asked why it takes so long to reveal covers or blurbs, and it's sometimes I know what I want, and she
has to feel it, guys.
I do,
and I mean really feel it. She likes to feel it. She likes to get both hands around it and just get it, feel it all the way. Isn't that right, Shayla?
Funny.
I understand. The beauties understand as well.
You know what I do when I'm reading sometimes, because this book I'm reading, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, actually, because it seems to me like it's one of those books where like this happens and that happens, and then they start another subplot over here, and I think they're all eventually going to interweave, but I can't figure out how yet. I'm only 8% of the way into the book.
So when does that book come out, Shayla?
Oh, Executives?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Tempted by the Executives comes out January 24th.
And it's a menage. So there's two girls.
No.
Okay, so there's two guys.
Yes.
One day I need some equity on that one.
No, you don't.
So two guys and one gal.
No.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, got
it. Thank you, Rhonda.
Yeah, never too sick, Eve. Never too sick.
That's actually true. So excited to get that underway, of course. And the other thing I want to tell you guys, because it's the week of important stuff, cover reveals and whatnot. If you have not subscribed to Mallory's newsletter yet, she has something, a big update coming, like in the next couple of days. So just
who's Mallory?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's the other author in our lives.
Yes. So if you want to hear all about Baby's first book, it's so weird to be like, my daughter is an adult. I am fully aware of that, but
I saw
we all just call her Baby.
That's the thing.
Yes.
Okay. I saw that, by the way, and I think you'll like it. If you like that kind of thing, you'll like it. It was good.
You'll like that kind of thing. Trust me.
Yeah, I was agnostic about it. I thought it was well done because Rachel always does amazing things and helping, but you both did really well in picking that out.
I'm just going to say his hands. That's all. If you have a hand thing, I have a hand thing. Rachel has a hand thing. Like even Baby has a hand thing. And we're all like, hands.
Yeah, Shannon's got a foot thing. So, but I don't see her. So I was holding on to that joke. But shit, you set me up so well. I had to come out with that.
I'm sorry.
Remind me when if she comes online.
I think this is going to end up being an enemies to lovers book, but I'm still trying to figure it out exactly. The truth is, I downloaded this book a while ago. I bought it, I don't know, a couple of months ago, and I had been reading this giant box set, and I think I bought the two on the same day, and then I finished the box set, and it took me a while, and I didn't go back and read the blurb of this book, so now I'm just kind of blind reading, and I'm like, I think we're enemies to lovers, I think it's going to be mafia related, but I'm actually not that far into it. No, it's not an author I know, actually. I think I liked the cover. I don't even remember why. It's like I said, it's been probably 6 weeks since I bought the book. So that's what happens. Let's see. Oh, I have a makeup question. Yay. What color eyeshadow for a soft white dress? You know what? I'm going to say, Susan, that depending on your skin undertone, for blue eyes, I would always go with browns. It's going to make the blue in your eyes pop. The question is whether you're cool toned or warm toned, and blondes kind of tend to be 50-50. Looking at your profile picture, I would be willing to bet that you're more cool than warm, but it's hard to say from a tiny little thumbnail. But overall, even if you can find like a really neutral brown, if you don't know what that is, go look at ColourPop's Going Coconuts. That's a really super neutral brown palette. Brown will look good with anything, especially white, and your blue eyes will pop.
So that's a long way around to go and say brown. So go. There you go.
It's more complicated than just brown. Men always want to details are important.
Men are in there, then they're out. Okay. We deliver and then we're out. And that's how it works.
And sometimes finesse is required, and that takes time. Just saying.
Well, I don't recall you ever saying that the way I delivered ever required a thank you or you're welcome.
Are you done now?
No.
Okay. Perfect. Yay! Thank you, Kathy. She's super excited. Oh, you've got Going Coconuts? Okay, then you're set, Susan. That will be awesome.
A little bit of trivia for you. When I was a kid, I lived in Hawaii, and Donnie and Marie did an album over there. And guess what the name of the album was? And I had the album.
Going Coconuts.
Going Coconuts. That's right.
Can you talk about anything from this century?
Everyone wants to hear my funny little stories. Everyone loves it.
No. You just veer off someplace.
I
and
get
like,
fan
Who
mail.
Are you?
I get fan mail all the time.
Oh.
William, please pontificate. William, please stay off topic. We love it. Take us down memory lane, William.
You know what? Just for that, Eve.
I did get to meet Don Ho one time, though.
Did you? I didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Is this you, Kimmy? Because your knee surgery. Yep. Hi, how are you?
Kimmy.
Morphine is your best friend right now. I get it. But I'm glad that the surgery is over, and I hope you recover.
She said it went great, so that's awesome.
That's fantastic.
We're going to miss you at Readers on the River, Kimmy.
Oh, there you go. Susan, you and Susan.
See, Susan, Donnie's in Vegas. Donnie Marie had their show. They shut it down. And then Donnie started his new one in Vegas. And I was like, Shayla, let's go. It'd be kind of fun. He's a great showman. He's an amazing showman, but she doesn't want to go.
I don't.
So,
I would go. I want you to take me to.
I would go.
I want you to take me to Hell's Kitchen. That's what I want.
I'm a Marie guy myself, but
I want you to take me to Hell's Kitchen. That's what I want.
I'm gonna try. Do they take coupons?
Funny. I don't think so. It's Gordon
Ramsay.
Ramsay.
They have BOGOs?
No. Gordon Ramsay will call you a donkey.
That would be worth it. I would love for
Would love it.
I would love for Chef to call me a donkey.
A donkey.
But you got to do it like that. You can't say donkey. You got to go donkey.
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 Or daft cow.
I thought he said fat cow. I didn't know.
No, it's daft.
Oh, okay. I'd rather be called a fat
cow. Daft cow? Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Right. I wouldn't want to be in Hell's Kitchen.
I got to do my Vegas reservations.
Yes, that would be awesome.
I've got the room. I just don't drink foods.
So anyway, okay. We have been. I want to go to both of those. We have been to the Gordon Ramsay burger joint. I haven't been to Vegas in a while, but Burger at Planet Hollywood was one of the first things that he opened in Vegas. And even the burgers were fantastic.
But you had to wait forever to get in there. It was okay.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It was okay. But
I loved it.
I want the Hell's Kitchen experience.
Oh, for sure.
I want, what's the beef? Beef Wellington?
Yeah.
I want the beef Wellington.
I do too.
I want the potatoes. I want the carrot. I want the veggie.
I want the risotto.
I want the sticky toffee pudding.
Yes.
I want the seared scallops.
Yes.
So I can send them back. What is this?
You daft cow.
And then going down. And this is talking about in Vegas, guys. But I told you at the link they have.
Eve has a good idea.
Oh, of course that'll happen.
Probably.
We'll see. We'll see if it clears. But the Gordon Ramsay fish, I really want to go to that fish house he has now.
Okay. Stacia said she went to his Bread Street Kitchen in Edinburgh and had the filet.
I bet it was.
That sounds fantastic.
I bet it was amazing.
That sounds awesome.
He has a steakhouse here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does. I forget where, but it's here.
Pretty much, Kathy. But it is what it is.
One day, Sharon.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
I was just talking to another author, actually a group of authors earlier today about travel, and everybody is just, especially when you live someplace where you have to connect flights. I'm seeing more and more authors be like, I got stranded here, I got stranded there, like whatever. And they're just like, I'm not, until they fix whatever is wrong, I'm not up for this, because nobody wants to get stranded in Chicago for 2 days when you live, in Boise or something.
Problem is, we're just so busy the rest of this year. It's nuts.
Yeah. Well,
and early next
year too.
It's just,
I've come to this thing where I'm like, do I want to write books or do I want to go to book cons? Because I don't write on the road.
And you want to do both, but we learned the first 5, 6, 7 years.
I can't do it.
That it just doesn't work.
No. When I only had, 2 books to write a year, sure.
You can't put headphones on and write.
I can't. Somewhere. If there's people around, I have to be like, real people. Let's talk to real people.
Susan says steakhouse order the Caesar
salad comes with Scottish egg.
Oh, a Scottish egg would be awesome.
I would love to, Laura. Absolutely. Like, I saw a whole bunch of live streams from, there's a guy who just walks around Canada, and I caught him randomly one day, and he walks through parks and he like all over the place, and he just walks around the country, and I catch him every once in a while. I don't even know of his name. But every time he walks around, he narrates, like he knows where he's going and he knows what he's talking about. And he's always telling people, why he's there and what he's looking at. Like, it's super interesting. And now I'm like, I want to go.
Laura, for the first time, I introduced Shayla to Canada when I was living in Michigan. And we used to go over to Windsor when she'd visit me, and we'd have, of course, Windsor just being right over the border there. It was an awesome town, but we got out in the countryside a little bit to California as the dance place.
Yeah.
But I'm dying to see the rest of Canada. I love that country. I love that country.
You know what? I did get her link, and I tried to click it, and it never actually worked for me, and I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing in 2025, but I haven't said no. I haven't thought that far ahead, but it's something I'll look at for sure. You were supposed to go from Florida to Vegas through Dallas, spent 3 hours in the airport. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm hearing this a lot. And I talked to an author who literally got stranded in Chicago for 2 days.
This is an airline issue.
Yeah.
This is nothing else but an airline issue.
It's a total airline issue. And it's just happening every airline, everywhere.
And there is no will to fix it.
And so people are like, screw it. I'm just staying home. I can't do this anymore.
Which is probably what they want you to do.
Well, it's hard to run a business like that. But anyway.
They want their business travelers.
Cat!
Oh, it's Caught the Great. Oh, Caught, you've deigned to join us. Thank you, darling. It's so good to see you.
Hey, babe. How are you? So let's see. Remember that there's a lot more to Canada than Toronto and Vancouver. Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, Teresa,
I know. I love this guy. The last time I caught him, it was still winter, and he was walking around one of the cities. God, I don't even know. And I kind of just caught him, but he was talking about the architecture, and he was going on and on and on about the architecture. And I don't even remember what building it was, because I kind of caught him toward the tail end. But it was just beautiful, and he was just going on so proudly about the architecture and about how much people love this particular building. And I think it was next to a park, and he was like, you can't tell because there's snow on the ground, but in the spring this is beautiful. And
I mean, Quebec, and Toronto, I mean, Vancouver, I mean, it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
I'd love to visit. Nikki Ann says they're going to drive their next vacation, even if it adds 5 days to the trip. Nikki Ann, that's exactly, we're going to drive to Readers on the River, because we've done it before, and we'd much rather do that. We can carry everything we want to with us to that. Vegas is going to be tough. Vegas, we're going to have to fly.
We're going to have to,
but we'll have to figure that one out.
But at least we're lucky where we live, because everything is a direct flight. If it doesn't work out, we go home. The problem that for some people who live more remotely is they have to connect. Even my friends who live in Austin are like, I can't get anywhere without connecting someplace.
Well, think about Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel has to fly somewhere.
Yeah. For sure. So you drive everywhere. You know what? And I'm getting to where I prefer it, to be honest. I used to not hate flying so much, but they've made everything about the experience pretty miserable. So I just don't enjoy it anymore. But yeah, not sitting here to bitch, but
bitch.
But bitch, because you know what? And I get it. I'm sure if you're a flight attendant, that you've had some really horrible people do horrible things.
But it's not the flight. It's not the flight attendants. It's the airline. It's the airline.
It's the whole
decision makers.
Yeah.
I mean, how they schedule everything and how they cater to a certain segment of customers.
Yeah.
At the expense of other customers.
Yeah.
And they bump people because it's all about revenue based bookings.
Yeah.
And if they look at it strictly like that, they know who's spending the most money on a seat, and they're going to accommodate those folks first.
Well, but think about that flight to Europe we took, where the four of us were sitting together and one person got bumped.
Me.
I think it was Rich.
No, it was me.
I think it was Rich.
No, because the air marshal.
Yeah. Which they apparently don't do anymore. And I know that's not really their
I had no
fault.
problem moving, but
I was like, oh, nifty. Thanks. I'm sorry. Are we doing some taste testing tonight? Yes, we have a couple of things.
We have 2 things.
We do.
One was sent to us, and the other one was a find I had at Costco.
You know what, Susan, I know a lot of people love Southwest. For us, it's purely a logistical problem. Southwest doesn't fly out of DFW anymore, which is 10 minutes from us. Love Field is 45 minutes the other way. The parking is horrific, and the traffic is even worse. Like, we just don't go over there.
I like convenience. Sorry.
We do.
You like convenience.
It's just a waste of time for me.
You don't want to leave an hour earlier
I don't.
than you already do.
Yeah.
It would be nice if they could just land right here and pick me up.
Perfect. Like a bus stop.
Like a Team Black jet.
Oh, no. Just say no. Just say no, everyone.
Captain Charlie.
Oh, boy.
Shannon would co-pilot with me.
Virginia. Okay. You know what, Virginia, I never had any doubts about that. Having worked in corporate America for 20 years, I know.
It's corporate decision makers everywhere.
And it's all short-term thinking. Nobody ever thinks about anything like customer retention or
the whole
quality assurance anymore.
When you worked in business and you create plans, it was 3 to 5 year plan, 5 to 10 year plan.
Yeah.
Now it's 0 to 2-month plan. Basically.
I know.
If that.
Yeah.
It's short-term return, and it's horrible thinking.
It is. And I just, my rant about the flight attendants was, it's not even every flight attendant. I've just had the last few trips, a couple who were so particularly nasty, and not even to me. I watched one be really mean to a breastfeeding mom. And I was just like, I was this close to saying something, and thankfully somebody else said something who was closer to this woman. And I was like, that's just completely uncalled for. You're talking about a baby. No, you can't control an infant.
I never have a problem with flight attendants. I have a good time.
Good for you.
They like me.
Good for you.
I remember I loved them because I used to fly on business. Of course, I go to DC and back a lot. And I was flying out of Reagan, and they had a Disney store inside the airport. And baby was really little.
She was.
So I would always go into the Disney store and buy her a princess dress.
Yep.
And then they would I would just carry it on like this. They would take it from me, hang it up in the front of the plane for me.
Yep.
And I would just pick it off going off, because it was just a beautiful little dress. And her eyes every time she saw those I was just so worth it.
Yeah.
So worth it.
Yeah. It's not fun. So we're driving to Readers on the River, and I'm still arguing about him about whether we're flying or driving to Vegas.
Well, if it's Vegas, it's probably 2 days.
I know.
I
know
I can't do the 19, 20 hours.
No, and I don't want
I used to be able to. I don't want to do it.
No, I don't enjoy that either.
I just hate staying the night somewhere.
I know. It's like unpack to repack, and yeah.
You just never carry enough. And then you got to pay to park.
True.
It's nuts.
It's true. It's true. But see, this is why I said he's grouchy tonight, because he then makes me complain about things that I don't want to complain about either, because you're grouchy.
I never complain.
Very rarely.
I'm always positive. I'm always, Shayla, look on the bright side.
I try. I'm better.
Shayla's like, the sky is falling.
I do
said,
not.
Baby, if it falls, it'll be over. If it falls on you, it'll just be over quickly. So it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. You know what? I don't even need a detector. Like I sense it's. I won't sleep. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be about 14 hours to Readers on the River, but that's an easy drive for us. That's an easy drive.
Yeah. Eve just drove back down to Florida.
Oh, I bet, Eve. That's tough.
That's a rough drive. I know. And we drive west a lot, and the traffic, going west from Dallas isn't that bad. Going east
sucks.
Is a pain.
East sucks just because of the roads are just not as good, and they're not as well maintained.
Yeah. So,
Kathy's going on vacation in December, and we have to make a decision: Colorado or Dollywood. Can't make up our minds. Both of them sound amazing. Yeah. I don't know if Dollywood's open in December though. I know they shut down for the winter.
Yeah. But now they might be open in early December and before the holidays, but I don't think they're open from like week of Christmas after, maybe. I'm not sure.
Check that, Kathy. But I'll say this,
Dollywood is wonderful.
Dollywood's resort was amazing.
It was.
With the food, it was awesome.
People were super friendly.
Colorado, there's a ton to do in Colorado.
For sure.
Dollywood, you got Dollywood, you got Gatlinburg, which is all touristy, but it's fun too. So.
Yeah. Yep.
And the Smoky Mountains. Good Lord. I love Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, for sure. So, besides getting the mystery boxes out, we have been working super hard on getting baby stuff going. So you'll be seeing a lot of info about that. If you don't know where to subscribe to her newsletter, she's just MalloryBlack.com. And I think there should be a subscribe button someplace. Pretty easy to find, and if you'll just subscribe there, then you'll be the first to know.
Did we tell them the title of her first book? Did they know that?
Yes, if they subscribed already.
So it's the how-to series.
Mm-hmm.
And the first book is, and I did not approve this title nor the subject matter, so it's still under parental review. Subject to change.
No.
How to One Night Stand. Don't appreciate that title, but I wouldn't know anything about that.
Okay. You know what, Kelly? She's doing really well. She is upstairs with her boyfriend, and they are watching some movie, and I can hear giggling periodically.
Floyd, get your ass back up there and get between them.
Go chaperone Floyd. But she's doing good. She's she's going through a lot of the new writer things, the jitters, the uncertainty, the gnashing your teeth, like I want this to be right and I don't know how to make it right. Yeah, well, and she's so much like her mother.
She's never written one before,
no, so it is going to be an interesting challenge, but I think she's up for it and she's determined. So yeah, we're excited. Let's see. So I am working on things. I'm working on so many things.
So we talked about the boxes. We talked about Tempted by the Executives, which you don't have the cover, which we just revealed this morning. So,
but is it on our website yet, William?
No, it's not.
Oh, he's on me.
But
the website's not updated.
But the reason it's not on the website is our VIP newsletter subscribers, Rachel made me tattoo it in the back of my arm, always get exclusive stuff. So, you got to be a VIP newsletter to see that. But tomorrow it will be on the website.
I will get right on that, Eve.
Yes, Eve.
Oh, that's so funny. So she's working on that. In fact, today we both write in a piece of software called Scrivener. And so
someone had a panic attack yesterday.
No, not yesterday. It was a few days ago.
Whatever. She had a huge panic attack. I hear this.
Then I hear, no, it was screaming.
But then I hear, and normally I can ignore that because she resolves it herself. But then all of a sudden I hear she hollers my name or whatever expletive is my name. And I come a running, which is kind of a fast walk. and Scrivener apparently had a mind of its own.
I think it was my keyboard, actually.
It was deleting.
It was deleting words I had just written. I was
skipping around and deleting here, deleting there. And
I had just spent hours editing this scene, you guys. I was just like, this cannot be happening. This cannot be happening.
It wouldn't happen if you were using Pages, Shayla Black.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
No, not using Pages ever. So I had to help. Scrivener is awesome. It's easy to use until you decide, like, to set up a document to start writing, breeze. To organize your thoughts, move scenes around, breeze. To put some notes down, like thinking about this, that, and the other in this scene. Here's the dates these things happen, breeze. Then you go to compile it into like a Word document to go send off to an editor or something like that. Compile is the big pile of compost that you never want to have to deal with if you don't have any idea. Like, it is not written for the end user. Let me just say that. It is not written for the end user. Like, I love Literature and Latte. It's a great piece of software. Compile is horrible. Now, part of it is because it's meant to do things like if you want to make an ebook, if you want to make a print book, like it'll do all kinds of things that I never need or want it to do. But just the basic functionality of please make me a document that looks like this.
It's basically a front end.
Takes forever.
It's like a front end GUI.
Yeah. They don't know what GUI.
An interface, basically, for you to be able to just type your words and track and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can export it to whatever format you want to.
Yeah. But compiling, so it took us, you were gone. Like, we're on Zoom. We're in the same house. I'm screen sharing with her. And I'm like, click this, click that. So her settings will match mine. I can't tell you how it actually works. I just know over trial and error that this works. So just hit all the same buttons. It'll work.
So anyway, she panicked, but we got it resolved.
Got it
fixed, and I think it was a keyboard issue.
I think it was too, because I had to turn the dang thing off and turn it back on.
Yep.
But it freaked me out because I had just spent hours working on this scene, and then I'm watching it delete off my screen.
And that was on For More Than Desire You, which comes out November 1st.
Yes.
And that's Xavier.
That is Xavier. Oh, y'all.
Apparently he's a sex pot. Is that kind of the terminology?
Oh, see, Susan knew what you meant.
Of course, I knew you guys would know.
Yay. Sex pot. That's
sexy time.
He is turning out. Something is up with the hair today. He is turning out to be kind of a ruthless SOB, and I'm here for it. Like, he is not about to let her get away, and he is going to the mat for this one. And I'm just like, my hat is off to you, sir. He is determined, and yeah, he's definitely going all out for this one.
So the premise of the book, Shayla Black, More Than Desire You?
Do you have an hour?
Well, the tagline.
I don't have one yet.
Oh my God. You don't have a tagline? I didn't have a tagline.
No,
for,
okay. Oh, that was right. I didn't have one
executives.
for executives. Hang on. Okay, I'll have a tagline. Let me look it up.
Oh my God. Okay. A man and a woman love each other very much.
Oh my gosh. No, that's not the tagline for this book, except I'm in the wrong spot, am I?
Oh my God. These people are waiting on you. More Than Desire You.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have to say it with an English accent.
No, there's no English accent. They're in Hawaii.
I seduced her.
No English. Just read it straight, please.
I seduced her for revenge, but I won't let up until she's mine.
Oh my God. The dramatic pauses.
End scene.
The dramatic pauses are quite a bit. Woo.
People like that.
Aloha,
hey,
Jocelyn. How are you? So anyway, yes, I'm very excited. And I mean, I always love a good revenge book. And I knew, frankly, when I started this, that because he wanted this revenge so bad that it was going to be like pretty serious. But yeah. I mean, I'm like, I tried to talk him out of something today, and he was like, no. I don't care if you think that's too much to what it's like, okay.
You have to tell the men like you do me how to do things. You don't seem to have a problem barking at me.
There's a problem.
Okay, we'll put it back up and I'll do it again.
Okay, no more.
All right.
Hang on. I can't get my hands on the keyboard. There we go. Okay.
It's the first time. All right. I seduced her for revenge, but I won't let up until she's mine. Okay, did you get that one?
Oh my gosh.
And scene.
End scene. Yes. You know what? A little
That's
bit.
called take two.
A little bit, Nikki Ann. A little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. So I am incredibly excited. It's like every day I sit down and I was like, how is this man going to surprise me today? And today was like, and like I quit last night a little bit early and short of my word count because I was like, I really want to think about this and try to talk him out of doing this thing. And when I got up this morning, he was still like, nope, it's game on. Let's go.
Does he cook for you?
For me, no.
Okay.
No.
There you go. Does he take care of you?
We're talking about Corinne here, not me.
Oh, okay. But I like Corinne.
I think you might.
Oh, okay.
I think you might.
Can she dance in a band like me? We need another member of Steps.
Please, like ask me something to stay on topic because this one, like I'm literally trying to tell you how excited I am about this book. Like he might be the most ruthless Reed brother yet, and that's saying something. And here he is wanting me to toot his little horn. You take care of me. You cook for me. Thank you very much.
I would appreciate you tooting my horn, actually. Oh, where's my cash? I'm out of tune, Shayla Black.
Well, there's a lot of things
I need some fine tuning.
I know. Here we go. Can she play a banjo? Is that important for the band? It's more like a tambourine cat.
Okay. You guys just don't understand. All right. I was born to be in a group, a dance group.
He is not a singer or a dancer or musical or.
When we're through here, you go to YouTube and look up Steps, the band from the UK. Okay.
And he is none of those people.
You know, they need me in that band.
They don't.
They need me in that
band. You know what, Ruth? I get these characters all the time who just like want to sit in my head and tell me how they feel about things, life, you know, however things are going. Savian just seems to be loud. I've had a couple heroes like this, just loud and insistent. They want their way. They want it now. They're tired of waiting. Like this whole in-between period between like I met her and we have to go through the crap so I can be with her. He's like super impatient right now. He's like, how do I just get past all of that? And I'm like, you don't, because you know, things happen and you're being a jerk. And yeah, don't camp in my head. But he does what he wants to
Click
do.
on Robin.
Oh. It hasn't been edited yet. I don't even know. Off the top of my head, I don't actually know.
We could give them a rough draft of the first paragraph.
Okay, read the first line.
Well, no, I'm not prepared.
Just read one line.
I haven't read it.
One line.
I can't. Okay, I'll give it a try. All right.
And this is in Xavier's point of view.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
I always figured I would be notorious someday, but I didn't count on it happening like this.
That's it.
My phone buzzes.
Nope, that's all you get. That's all you get. The rest of it needs to be edited. One sentence.
Robin, I would rock Irish dancing. I would.
Oh my gosh.
I can do that.
How many books am I trying to finish by the end of the year? 2.5.
Yeah.
But to be fair, with More Than Desire You, I am already at almost 60,000 words. So.
My phone buzzes for about. Oh, dang it. She put it back up for a second, guys. I'm trying to get you more.
But I'm almost at 60,000 words, so I should be able to finish this in the next couple weeks. Executives, because I already know everything. It's like played out in my head. That should be quick, and then I will be moving on to Wickedest Secrets, and I want to get as much of it done by Christmas. Yes and no. Because all the Reed Family Reckoning books are primarily in the hero's point of view, I always end up connecting with the heroes, and I just, the Reed men, there's something about those devious, ruthless streaks that I just identify with. So
you like the dark brooding type, right, Shayla?
No, they are not dark and brooding. They are absolutely unapologetically after what they want.
Master alphas is what we're saying.
They just go after what they want. Well, you knew that about William Cat.
Wild.
Good night, Kelly.
Good night, Kel.
And you're an Irish dancer. Is that what you want?
I told Robin. I said I would rock that.
I
would rock that.
Do I ever have characters who won't leave you alone? Yes. And then I have characters who are like, oh, is it my turn? I'm busy.
No, Shayla, I can't have you today. No.
Yeah, no.
I'll entertain you later.
Hi, Carla. How are you? There you go. You'd throw a hip.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, probably true.
But with a little practice, I just want to get through Scared of the Dark, and maybe a couple of the Great Steps songs.
Okay, you're keep veering. We're in Bookland, and you're off someplace else.
I'm just a natural performer.
The Commitment, which is the final book in Heavenly Rising, is up for pre-order right now, and I think it's like July 25th. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's like July 25th. I think something like that, y'all.
Good night, Tabitha. Your box is in the mail, darling.
No, not usually. No, every once in a while, I have somebody who's insistent, but for the most part, I've at least got people compartmentalized, like wait your turn kind of thing. Yeah, every once in a while, but not very often anymore. Let's see. So what else is happening?
Well, we talked about a lot of stuff.
I know. We're busy.
Shayla, you guys saw.
Oh, no, I know. I had an accident at the gym this morning. No, not this morning.
Yesterday.
Monday.
Yesterday.
Monday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday was Tuesday.
Monday, I said.
Oh my gosh. So I get there. I had all these really long nails. They were so pretty, you guys. And I get there, and the first bar I reach for, because I lift weights, I hit my nail on the bar as I was lifting it. I didn't have a good hand on it. And I'm not flipping you off. I broke my nail. So I had to cut all of them, and I was sad. So
not good.
I know.
I has sad.
What else happened? Oh, baby and I have been playing Lego games,
video games, Lego video
until
games.
2:00 in the morning. It's
when
like
you
bad.
Told your mom was asking what game you're playing. You said Legos. I'm sure just
no. I said Legos.
She rolled her eyes.
I said Legos on PlayStation.
Yeah, she didn't know what that means. She saw the word Lego. She's like, my daughter. They'll never let that child grow up.
Let's see. Coming through ideas for books. No, I don't have the ability to write the same book over and over again. I know I hear some people say that they feel that they do that and that they write the same characters a lot and that they write the same plots a lot or the same themes of plots a lot. Like, I can't do any of that. My brain is always moving on to something else, which is good and bad. I guess on the one hand, when you pick up a new book for me, there's going to be something different than before because that's just how my brain works. But I guess kind of the bad news is if you really loved book A, book B is going to be different.
Sure.
Now, whether you like that more or less, I can't answer that for you, but book B will be different because that's just how I roll. This is like the greatest challenge of my life, Louise, is turning off my brain. Ask him.
Her mind is a terrible thing, Louise.
I mean, I have had almost every night this week where I've gone to bed somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning and I'm up before 6 because my brain is just, yeah, it's fun right now. It's fun. And I notice when I get deeper into a book and I get really like connected to it the way I'm connected to More Than Desire You right now, it gets harder to sleep. Xavier is just definitely, he's like, because he's driving the bus for sure in this. Like, this is his revenge. He wants it. Let's go. He's driving the bus. And I'm like, dude, you're about to drive this thing off a cliff, but he's not listening to me. So, who's been the hardest character to write, male and female? Gosh, of all time? God, pick.
Britta?
No, I loved Britta. Britta was, I dug Britta immediately. I understood Britta immediately. I'd have to think about the hardest female. The hardest male, it was probably.
And that is not an oxymoron.
For a long time, I would have said Hunter. And then it may still be Hunter. He was a pain in my ass, honestly. The hardest female to write was probably Layla, you guys, just because she had a life experience that I was never going to have in a way that, I mean, it's one thing to say, because we're not writing heroines who are us in any way, shape, or form anyhow, but the fact that, she'd gone through so much as being, the captive of a cartel for years. And it's an experience that I knew personally I was never going to have. And I knew that what she'd been through changed the way she looked at every aspect of her life as being transactional, and that you get nothing without giving something. And for other people who have never been through what she was, it was frustrating, even for the characters around her, but especially for Trees, who's like, listen, I'm just being nice. I'm not looking for something. And in her world, she never wanted, as Black Widow would say, I never want to have red in my ledger. She never wanted to owe anybody anything. And it's such a different way of thinking that it took me a hot minute to wrap my head around that too. So yeah. Jana, yes, we do have, it's on the docket, and we try to put these things, you guys, honestly, because this is a heavy lift for Rachel. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it takes it's a whole new cover. It's a lot of file mixing. It's a lot of formatting. It really does take her some time.
And her dance card is so full right now. So
full. So
we keep her busy.
Yeah, we do keep her super busy. And then she's got, a life. So, it's one of those things that I think is on the docket for sometime next spring.
And by the way,
but we move it around as time allows.
Speaking of Rachel, shout out to Mackenzie Connolly.
That's right.
Her graduation from goes to cosmetology school.
Yeah.
And she'll be taking, I think, clients next week.
I think yeah. She starts taking appointments. She just got her license. I think it's coming in the mail next week.
I'm so happy for her.
Oh, she's so excited. She's gorgeous, and she has a great future.
Both Rachel's kids, beautiful girls.
Yep. Thank you. I never know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that the books, are just different characters and different, everything. And a lot of people tell me that they like that. But then I read, on Facebook and whatnot, and other people who are like, I hate that about authors. I just want what I like. And I can't, I just couldn't write the same thing over and over. I just couldn't, for me. Completely off topic, but we just are both so busy, you guys. So busy.
Personal and professional.
Yeah. So. And the truth is, we both just have so much on our dockets, and, between being separated, honestly, by, everything that's happened the last couple of years. And then, she went through a health scare recently that required some surgery. And if you don't know about that, I'm not going to say more, but, it's made everything more difficult, honestly. Sure. So, I'll never say never,
but you've got a slate of books of your own that you've got to get done.
So much going on, you guys. Yep. What music am I crushing on now?
You name a song, I'll name a song.
I actually just heard a new song today, randomly, and I am digging it, and it's going in More Than Desire You, actually. It is called Looking for Your Love by somebody named Dallas K. You now know what I know. Never heard of this person, never heard of this song. I like random stuff, so I frequently go to a music site and say, randomly give me music.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. The song that I'm listening to right now
is something from Steps.
Steps is amazing. Deeper Shade of Blue. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, they're all in the UK, and one day I'll meet them. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but no, the song I'm loving right now is by a band called Ghost. Ghost.
Oh, I saw this YouTube video,
and they're a little different, but the song Dance Macabre, you need to watch it, and it's so awesome. But Dance Macabre and the guitar riffs in that is just they're awesome. But Dance Macabre by Ghost, it's awesome.
So you heard it here first.
I'm a rocker at heart, Shayla Black.
You know what? I only think I got one or two. By the end of the night, I have to be honest, we had a lot of fun and we were all up dancing, but by the end of the night, it was actually late. They were running late and it was hot in there. I got really hot in there. And then I think I just am like, fading.
But I'll say this, Nile Rodgers stole the show.
He kind of did.
He and that band were tight, man.
Yeah.
They were tight. They were good. As the opening act.
Are we going to see old characters in the new books in the background? I have a plan, Kathy. There's a lot of things that are coming. You guys just hang with me for another couple of months, and I'm going to, Shayla, I promise, I have plans.
Kathy, she's weaving her wicked web.
I am.
Weaving the wicked web.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet, Kat. Thank you. That's very nice. Let's see. I'm behind again. This thing didn't.
You're very behind.
I am very behind. I don't know how I did this. If I'm missing your comments, I'm sorry. But actually, yes, this is something that we've been working on. It required will you talk about it? Because this is the junk he has to get involved with.
This is what I put in, or you posted the post because you know more to do it than I have. But in the title of their broadcast tonight, it was about box teasing.
Oh.
And yes, Sharon, there are plans for a subscription box or a subscription for Shayla Black boxes. And we're right now trying to complete the plan for what boxes we want to do next year. But we want to be able to offer everybody an opportunity to kind of order those ahead of time and perhaps at a discount if they want to get those boxes. So we're working on the logistics of that.
It required a little work on the back end of the website. So it's the technical stuff that's holding us up.
We're going to have more to share on that very, very soon.
Probably in the next 2 weeks or so.
After we get back from Readers of the River. But that's definitely our plan right now.
Yeah.
Because you guys have been awesome. You seem to enjoy the boxes.
And I love doing them. And I love that you love them. So, and I hope you guys enjoy mystery boxes. They were just a little bit of fun. it wasn't particularly themed in any way, except I do have a little sneak peek for those of you who got Mystery Box. When you open it up, you'll see a little postcard that looks like this. And there's a back, but I'm not telling you, but that is the theme of Mystery Box is Mystery Box. So there will be some goodies in there. And so everybody got lots of books and a few little tchotchkes, and it's just fun. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's see. When reading books like, oh, thank you.
Good night, Kelly.
Good night, Kelly. Let's see. I can't. My contacts are just
you
like.
Want me to do it?
Yeah. Well, no, it's the contacts I can't read when it's little.
I love that. If I want to read the same story over and over, I can just reread the book. I love that your stories are different.
Thank you, Tracy. Like I said, I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. You guys seem to appreciate the variety. There are some people who are just like, oh, I hate when authors change stuff all the time.
See, Nicole, Thunderstruck. I agree. Thunderstruck. Amazing song.
Yeah.
Whenever I jump out of an airplane, I want that song in my ears. Thunderstruck.
Perfect.
Or Promises in the Dark by Pat Benatar.
Okay. Funny. Let's see. Who's excited for spooky season? Me. I love October. Nicole, it's my favorite month of the year.
We had the staff meeting on Tuesday with the ladies, Rachel and Shannon, and we were all lamenting that we're missing being at Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. We had so much good adult fun in that park those 2 times we went.
Yep.
And it actually had a more special time the second time, so it was just the 4 of us, and it was so much fun.
Yeah. I missed a comment. I missed you saying hi, Nancy, and now you said goodbye. Sorry, I'm not together tonight.
We need to put on slow-mo because
it's falling behind. They're flying. I don't. And plus effect, these contacts are awful. I really, really need to update my contacts. So, well, Kat, we did it really fast, and I have since had a couple people say to me that they missed it. We're set up to be able to do some in the future. I have I have ideas, and I have, some things that I've set aside for future. It's one of those things that I'll probably do spontaneously. That was the word I was looking for. It was too many syllables for me this late at night.
We knew that the theme boxes went well. We wanted to try mystery and just to see, just put some random things together for everybody. We tried to do our best to look at everyone's, if you've purchased from us before, to make sure you don't get something that's similar to what you already purchased.
Yeah.
So we did our best on all that. We looked at everyone's, and then Shayla added a couple of extra fun things in there as well. So I think you guys will like it. I hope you like them.
I hope you like them. Shannon is now here, and now you can go tell your joke.
I forgot my joke.
Oh, well, I can't help you then.
I forgot my joke.
It was something about feet.
Well, Shannon, when I think of Shannon Hunt, I think of feet. I'm just saying.
She always wants to know if you've shaved your toes lately.
I was like, Shannon. Shannon and I are going into business together. We're going to have an OnlyFans site dedicated to feet.
To toe shaving. Perfect. Because everybody wants that.
There are idiots out there that'll pay for that shit.
So, I don't understand. Actually, I think it would be interesting to do that, but I would have to really think hard about that.
Nikki Ann, let's be honest, depends on the money. Sorry. And who I'm allowed to cast.
You are not allowed to cast anybody. There's no casting couch in your future. So yeah, no,
Nikki Ann, we've talked about that a lot, and there's a number of series. I think
Night Carla,
and there was one series that Shayla did that was targeted specifically for that, and we just couldn't get in front of the right people.
Yep.
So and it's still there and it's still available, but and it's a weird time right now. It is a weird time.
Yeah.
And trying to get in front of the right people, and who are the right people anymore?
And where is the right person? Because or where is the right place? Because the answer that you would have gotten 2 or 3 years ago is not the answer that you're going to get now. And it's changing so quickly as hands are changing and as partners are changing. And
what's acceptable then is, for mainstream audiences, and it's a fine line anymore. And I don't know that I want I know both of us don't like walking on tightropes. I mean, we'll cut the rope. That's what we do. So
yeah,
I don't placate to anybody, but whatever. But it's a good question. I'd love to see it happen.
Oh, you know what? Here, Kathy has a good point.
Kathy, let's be honest. Who has the most? Who's closest to the author? I think that's me. Who has
not read the books?
Who is most in touch with the author?
Who has not read the books?
Who touches the author more than anyone?
We don't talk about that.
I think I rest my case.
I don't know. At this point, I'm wondering if that's Fiona. She climbs on me a lot. Does that count?
She gets up there and needs you.
She does. I know that's why Passion Flicks was started, and I've seen the post on Passion Flicks page asking for people, and I'm reading the responses, and I know some of you have even responded, and I've seen a lot of requests for certain series or certain books, and I know this stuff is so frustrating to readers to not to not be able to get what you want, but the reality of so many of the things that you have suggested to Passion Flicks is a series I know have been optioned by somebody else, particularly just to kill it. It will never be made. They paid the author money, and the author took the money hoping that it would be actually made, and it was actually purchased to kill another project already in the works.
So that it wouldn't
happens
compete.
all the time.
So it wouldn't compete.
Happens all the time. And I know of 2 series in particular that I've seen mentioned over and over and over again in that thread that fall into that category. It will never happen. The rights are already gone, and there's nothing to be done about it.
It's business, Sharon.
It's a business.
It's business, and that's. I don't like it either, but it's business.
It is cutthroat, and then I've seen a lot of nominations for series, and I know some of you have, like, for instance, nominated Wicked Lovers.
Yeah.
But, that's I did through a publisher. And then when you start involving the publisher, that decision almost falls to them. Do they want to do it? Do they want to mess with it? Chances are they probably don't. So it will probably never happen. You're so much better off suggesting, just to be honest, more recent indie books. They're less likely to be wrapped up in a publisher, and they're less likely to already have been optioned and killed. So if you have recent indie books that you love, that would be my suggestion to Passion Flicks, because they know some of those other things that have been suggested. I guarantee you, like, there's one in particular. I stood next to Tosca at one of the cons when she was talking to another author who's been named a lot, and said, could we get this series? Could we get this series? And she was like, no, it's done. It's already sold to somebody else. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. They're well aware.
But there are so many competing platforms: Amazon Prime, HBO Max, Netflix is dying for real new content. I mean, there's a ton of players out there.
Oh yeah.
It's just right time, right audience, right?
Let's see. Yeah, it is pretty stabby. Absolutely. There was another.
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
I have some scoop on the Simon & Schuster Penguin Random House.
Okay.
Thing. I'll tell you later.
Okay. I would love to hear that.
I have some tea about why that might be not going forward.
Well, there's a lot of reasons, but okay. Sharon.
From a certain podcast I listen
to. Okay. So this is, it depends on where you published and how long ago you published. And I'll try to give this the shortest answer humanly possible.
We have some taste.
I know. If you published before ebooks were a thing, then most of those contracts were time-based. In other words, so I'll give you an example. Like when I very first started publishing, you guys, in 1998, all of those contracts were time-based. I got my rights back after 7 years flat. It was done. That was it. There, you know, at the end of 7 years, I said I want my rights. They gave them back to me. Those are all the historicals I have on my site now. Finished. What happens as you get into like the mid 2000s, ebooks become a thing, right? So the contracts change from time-based, because now they understand they're not competing for shelf space at a bookstore. Now they're talking about ebooks, you know, can be out there forever. So now it's all sales based. If you sell a certain number of copies a year, then hence they decide it's not a viable intellectual property anymore, and they're willing to let go of it. So getting your rights back becomes a lot of a calculation. How much time has it been? How much are they willing to let things go? You know, I have a series which will not be named right now because I want it back. And
we're actively working
on it.
Lots of progress.
And we are making progress, but I stopped talking about it as a business decision. I took it off my website. I took it out of the back of my books, and I stopped talking about it entirely 3 years ago. It's taken 3 years for sales to finally wean enough that we can have the discussion. So it's one of those things where you're like cutting off your nose to spite your face. But if you want your rights back, that's where we're at.
In signing away your rights in perpetuity
never
to something, never do that.
Yeah.
It's your intellectual property. Never do that.
You know what? I think if we could give Floyd for the rights that he would be willing to sacrifice.
Okay. No one wants a hairy ass. And I'm saying Floyd has a very hairy ass.
So, you know, trying not to get too technical, but it is a calculation of where you publish and how much, like, and by where I published, it means like, so New York has completely different, like traditional publishing has different, you know, if you sign with a small press or a regional press, like they're a lot more forgiving and easy to work with and all of that kind of business.
It's cutthroat though.
It is.
It's cutthroat.
It is a lot of shenanigans. You're right, Kat. It's frustrating. And people, I used to feel really sorry when, you know, most romance authors just wanted to be published and they would sign almost anything when somebody said they wanted to, you know, buy their book, and they would get super excited. And then it wasn't till later that they would read the terms and realize how absolutely screwed they were. So it was bad.
All right, Shayla Black.
Yes.
I'm ringing the bell.
Okay.
It's time for taste test.
Okay.
Cue the logo. Oh, damn.
We don't have one.
Eating time with Shayla Black.
Oh my gosh.
Who wants to eat with Shayla Black?
I don't think that's going anywhere, dude. See, this is why he can't join steps. I'm just saying. He can't sing. He can't dance. Love you. But
munching with Shayla Black. All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Well, no, start with.
No, I was going to start with these.
No, start with that.
Okay. Eve Candra sent us some stuff. We talked about this last week. And thank you, Eve, if you're still with us. I know it's getting late. But one of the things she sent us.
Have a great weekend, Kat.
Was from America's favorite convenience store on the road, Buc-ee's. And she sent us a mess of things. One of the things is beaver nuggets. There are the beaver nuggets.
Somebody couldn't wait. He's already taste tested.
Apparently, we have mice. I don't know how they got in there.
Mice who ate half the bag, but it's fine.
But if you've never had beaver nuggets, they're like a puffed caramel corn.
It is like
it's a puffed corn.
It's a sugar corn pop, you guys. It's a little bigger and a little crunchier. Like it's got a little more of a crunchy outer shell. From my recollection, it's been like a couple years since I had one of these.
And I'm not sure if I'll like this or not. So we're going to try this.
Uh-huh.
So let's let everybody see what that looks like.
Yeah.
It looks like a little shrimp.
It does, actually.
Mine looks like I won't say what it looks like. Okay. So
a warped penis.
This is Buc-ee's beaver nuggets. I will not read the ingredients because
it'll be.
I may not eat it.
Yeah.
So going in. Oh my God.
No, they're not like Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh my God, they're crunchy, sweet.
They are.
candied puff corn.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
It's not soft. It's got a nice crunch to it, but the inside is soft. It sticks in your teeth a little bit. That's okay. It'll stay with you on the road. I could eat that whole bag.
You could.
That is so good.
And that is enough for me.
Great road trip food. Do we have a Buc-ee's on the way to Readers on the River?
Probably.
We better.
I hope so.
That's really good. Thank you, Eve. We love this. On the Shayla Black scale of 1 to 6 hearts. What is this?
It's 1 to 5.
Whatever. It's a 5 for me.
I know you love these. It's about
Fucking
a
awesome.
4 for me. I like them.
Who doesn't love a beaver? I mean, come on, Bucky Beaver. All right. That's his name, Bucky Beaver.
It is Bucky Beaver. Let's see. Somebody had a question. Yeah, why would they name anything beaver? Okay, because their mascot is a beaver. And so they have these big giant statues of Bucky.
They have
everywhere.
T-shirts, they have blankets.
Oh, everything. Hoodies.
They have hoodies.
Yep. In fact, you see people in Bucky wear all over here.
They
I
have
see it all the time.
Every Halloween, they have cool Halloween T-shirts.
Super cool. Every holiday, actually.
We need to roll by there.
We do.
And see if there's something we can do for the Halloween show.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Are we having a Halloween show?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Halloween.
All right. So, yeah.
Laura wants to know if there's an address to send us. Yes. If you get the newsletter, there's an address at the very bottom of the newsletter. If not, on the website, there
Just
is.
pop it in there.
I will. Hang on. I have to go find it.
I got it. I know it off the top of my head.
Well, I do too, but I was going to send them the link, Goofy.
Oh, I was just going to put the thing in the chat.
Oh, well. I think it is here, right?
I don't know.
Isn't it? No.
Nope.
Okay. No, because it's
put it
not
in the
there. We
chat.
moved things around recently and I can't find the things now.
But thank you, Laura. That's really sweet.
That's very sweet. I will put it right here.
It's P.O. Box 270126, Flower Mound, Texas 75027.
There you go.
And it says, you need a second opinion. Send that bag this direction. Oh,
Shannon loves snacks.
That's going on the road with us next week. I guarantee that.
These
are so good. Thank you, Eve. Oh my God.
I'm making a point to go to Buc-ee's in Daytona. You should do it. Buc-ee's is an experience. Just saying.
It's going to horrible for my diet, but I don't care when I'm driving.
She says the caramel ones are the best, according to Jean.
See, and Jean,
I didn't see those.
Jean, when I go there, I love the hot candied pecans. Oh my God, they kill me.
It is good. A little bit like Corn Pops, Kathy, except they're crunchier and they're bigger.
They're more substance to them. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. I bet. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
You have shirts from Buc-ee's too. I need a Buc-ee's shirt. I almost got the last Valentine's Day shirt because it was super cute, and then I forgot. Yeah, we have a Buc-ee's on 35, but we're going to be going east. So I don't know if there's one out I can't remember if we have to go out I-20. I think we have to go out I-20.
I think there's one out yonder.
Yeah.
I think there is.
So anyway, so yeah, for everybody
who wanted to know. If not, we'll start from Denton and come back.
That's perfect. So there you guys go. Let's see. Halloween is on a Monday. Well, we'll do it.
We'll do it the previous week.
Yeah. Because once we get into November, then I'm over it. I know, and have spent. I've been Christmas shopping in Buc-ee's.
Guys, don't remember. We're getting excited for Halloween. It's not even here yet.
I know.
Don't forget the Paul Lynde Halloween special.
Oh boy,
it's a must watch.
I tried
once. Kiss.
I tried once.
Oh my God, it was Kiss's first appearance on TV.
Super excited.
Paul Lynde he's awesome.
Yay.
He's awesome.
Okay.
Right.
I know you have Del Taco, and I am.
Oh, I'd love a nice Del meat burrito.
I love Del Taco. Damn it, we don't have them anymore.
Making me hungry here. Okay.
I know.
So now I found this in Costco, and I thought I'd share it. This is the Rip Vans. This is Dutch caramel vanilla. It's a waffle. If you guys know in Amsterdam, there's a cool place called Stroop Waffles. I've been dying to go there. I found out about it after we were there. But they make and it's like a cream cookie almost, right?
Yeah.
This is 2 grams of sugar.
Okay.
This is 2 grams of sugar, 4 grams of fiber, and 70 calories. And the ingredients are pretty clean: monk fruit extract, palm fruit oil, organic cinnamon, oat fiber. I mean, this stuff looks awesome.
Eve just reminded us we will be on our way to Vegas. that Wednesday before Halloween.
Oh shit. Well, we'll have to figure it out then.
Yeah.
And this is made in Canada. Even better.
Yes.
Even better. So we're going to open these up. Not been opened, by the way. If I can get it open. All right, here we go. Oh, isn't that cute? Individually wrapped.
Oh, that is cute.
2-pack minis, Dutch caramel vanilla. This looks awesome.
I love Tamara. Hi, Tamara. That's almost good for you. Almost.
They sell it really well, don't they, Tamara?
Right? Look how almost clean we are. But I bet this would be good with coffee. Yeah.
Oh, you bet your ass it would.
My son messaged me and said he was going to Texas this weekend. He asked what I wanted from Bucky, so I sent him a couple things. Now he said he's not going. We're heartbroken. I'm sorry, Paula.
Here you go.
Oh,
see the caramel.
Oh my gosh, it's
that?
like dripping.
See the caramel coming off that?
Oh my.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
I think I found something I love.
It's almost gingery smelling.
Got a little.
Is it ginger?
I can't.
Here.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, but it's
interesting.
It is. It's.
But you can see the caramel coming out, or whatever.
It's like vanilla cinnamon, but there's something else.
Or is that the monk fruit extract that's in there?
I don't know. Have we tried the Ghirardelli caramel chocolate apple? No, I have not.
Jana, we've been trying to stay away from stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to be good.
We're trying our best. We're doing one little bite on these things, and that's about all we can do.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going in with the Rip Van Dutch caramel and vanilla waffles.
Let me see this again for just 1 second. So this says...
Oh, you can have the two waffles at 70 calories.
For 70 calories.
So, Tamara, they're selling it really well right now.
Yeah, this is 35
calories. You can have both of these and be 70 calories.
Yeah, okay. Ready?
We're going in.
All right.
Ooh, it's soft.
It's soft. I was expecting hard, but okay, now you have my attention.
That's different.
It is. I can't even explain the texture.
It's that monk fruit extract in there. It's like a jelly.
It
on
is.
The inside. It's not caramel.
It's not.
It's like a jelly, but a very sweet.
It's soft and it's not super. It's not mushy. It's not super chewy.
The cookie melts in your mouth.
It does. That's the best way to put it.
But it's got a little crunch to it, but it melts immediately in your mouth. And the extract is the perfect amount in there. You don't want too much in there.
Otherwise, it'd be like all a mess and stuff.
This is really, really good.
This is really good for 70 calories. Like, I'm not mad at this.
I hate that whole thing. Oh my God, that was good.
That was really good. Okay. All right. I see you.
Yeah, Stroop waffle. We asked, why are so many sweet snacks loaded with sugar? To solve this problem, we reimagined this classic Dutch Stroop waffle in this mini version to be a better snack with just a fifth of the sugar of the leading cookie and 4 grams of fiber.
It's really good, you guys. I mean, and it's rare that we end up agreeing on a snack.
This
is now I'm sad that it's been sitting there for a couple of weeks.
That's a 5 heart right there on the Shayla Black scale.
I'm digging it.
Good deal. If you guys see that, try that. It's really good. Hey, we sold Tamara on it.
Right?
Tamara, be sure to mention Shayla sent you.
Uh-huh.
No kidding.
How many packages are in the entire bag? Does it say on the front, maybe?
Serving size. There's 32 servings, so 32 packages.
Yeah.
I forget how much this was. I don't think it was cheap.
We got it at Costco, Gene.
It wasn't cheap, but I mean, there's 32 of those in there.
Jules, that is an incredibly sweet offer. I know the shipping is horrific from Australia, so don't feel compelled, but I always love to try things from different places around the world and find new and exciting things.
You guys are all sweet.
You guys are awesome. So I like Taco Bueno too. Somebody won't eat Taco Bueno. Rhonda.
Taco, not so good.
I love Taco Bueno.
Louise, it would be great with milk. Coffee too. Milk, I think, would be probably the better choice, but I like coffee with
There are Milky Ways left, Eve. I'm dishing them out I have like 3 of them left, and I'm parsing them out for when I get uber stressed at the end of a book and I want to tug my hair out and it's 2:00 in the morning, and that's when I'll be eating Milky Ways.
Gene, we got it at Costco. Now this was about a month.
No,
maybe
it wasn't that long. It was
a month ago.
Was it?
Yes,
I thought it was
at least
a couple
month
weeks
ago. So I don't know if they still have it or not, but this is awesome. And I love how big the package is.
Oh, but Tamara says she found them on Amazon too.
Oh, cool. And you can go to their website too if you want. It's ripvan.com, I think.
That's what it says, yes.
Or you can mention us on the social medias. Shayla and William showed it.
He's a goof. He's an absolute goof.
Tell him Shayla sent you. Shayla who?
You know what? I see some of you guys talking about Sonic. That is for us the place that's like, oh, if there's nothing else open.
Sonic, we are not fans.
Our Sonic is horrible.
Well, we have Dairy Queen.
So
I'd much
right
rather
around
go
the
to Dairy
corner.
Queen. And then we have, what's the place that we took the girls to? Handles.
Yes.
The homemade ice cream.
Oh,
I would 10 times go there. The Graham Central Station.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
You found the Milky Way fudge bar at the local steward shop. Oh, they're so good. Tell me you like them, Jan, because then we can be spirit animals. It'll be fine.
Okay, now I'm hungry and I don't need to be
hungry. I know.
Right.
And I have to go back to work.
All right. Say goodnight, Shayla Black.
We've
kept these poor people
for an hour and a half.
We had nothing to say tonight.
I know.
And I, of course, blame you.
Do we have an Abuelos near us? Not anymore. We used to.
And there's still one, I think, in Carrollton or something. It's not.
No, it's like North Richland Hills or something.
We love Abuelos.
Yeah, I liked it. We had one, and they ended up. It was like at a place. It was like in the middle of a parking lot, and then they ended up kind of demolishing half that parking lot and using it for something else. And
Sharon,
it never came back.
We used to eat out all the time. Now we eat at home all the time.
Yeah.
So it's weird. Anyway, say goodnight, Shayla Black.
Good night, y'all. I hope you guys have the rest of your week is amazing. I hope your weekend is awesome. And we will not see you next Wednesday.
We will not see you next Wednesday.
We will be in the car.
So we will see you the following Wednesday.
Which is the 28th, you guys.
Right. And if you're coming to Readers on the River,
I will see you there.
We'll see you. And take care, guys. And we love you.